Well, hello, second and third grade, and welcome back to our awesome anti-bullying prevention week. So today is Wednesday, and it's our social and emotional lesson today. So today is theme on the next block of the pyramid of success is alertness. So we are climbing up that pyramid so fast. So alertness means the quality of being alert. Now, some of you guys are like, well, Miss Harp, I might know a couple of other different words. So other words that mean alert or alertness are awareness, attentiveness, or vigilance, and then agility. So you might hear your teachers use those words. You're like, oh, light bulb, I know what that means. That means alertness, which is the quality of being alert. Now, there are a lot of many ways that we could learn about alertness, but one of the most coolest ways that I found is about this brain of ours. So when we talk about alertness, we use a couple of different parts of our brain. And so two parts of our brain is the brain stem and the cerebellum. So brain stem looks very simple and easy to say, just like how it says in brain and stem. But then you look at the cerebellum and you're like, it starts with the C and it doesn't sound like it has an A, but it's pronounced cerebellum, okay? So our brain stem, you feel your neck right here. It is on the inside of your spine, so clear onto the front. And then your cerebellum is on the back of your head. So they literally touch each other. They're connected, and that's why they help us with alertness so well. So remember our hand model of our brain. Make a 4, wrap the fingers around. Brainstem is your wrist. The cerebellum is the back side of your wrist / the top side of your palm. So brainstem, cerebellum. Alrighty. And then other things you guys might remember, prefrontal cortex, your wise owl, your amygdala, your guard dog, and then your hippocampus, which is your in-memory elephant. So remember our hand model. I'll be doing this quite a bit throughout the video. So how are we going to learn about these two different parts of our brain, and how am I supposed to learn alertness from that? Well, let's learn what the two different parts of the brain are. So the brain stem, this part right here, sends messages to different parts of your body. They help you breathe. They also help that heartbeat. You have to have that heart beating. And then simply like swallowing. Like when you chew food or when you get a lot of saliva in your mouth, you need to swallow. Your cerebellum, on the other hand, right here, is your muscle control. Meaning how much muscle do I need to lift this bucket, or how much muscle do I need to exert while running? It's your balance too. So if you're like on a skateboard, it helps control it, or even standing on that one foot, doing the exact same thing. Your coordination. So in PE, you work on coordination all the time. When you have a ball and you need to dribble, or like when you're playing tag, color tag, scooters, it all deals with your coordination, how your hands, your eyes, and your feet all are in line with each other. My favorite word, attention, which is also alertness. So like when your teacher's like class, or if you can hear me clap once, twice, 3 times, same thing. Alertness is like attention. It's what we got to stop doing. Remember soldier positions, and we pay attention to what that teacher is saying. And then last but not least, your cerebellum also controls music too. So like the rhythm. So like remember when some of our teachers go, and you're supposed to repeat it. That's how we were able to tell, because our cerebellum is working with our brainstem in order to repeat that together. So those are the two different parts. We have our brainstem, cerebellum, and they work together to make us alert. So we're going to work on some alertness in a couple of games. So bear with me, have fun, pause the video if you need. I might be going a little bit faster than what you would like, but pause the video so that you can really grasp on what I'm talking about. So how many holes are in this t-shirt? Now, some of us might look at this and be like, oh, that's easy, Miss Harp. There's 2 right there. But think about if you were to put on the t-shirt, what holes will you need? Remember, there isn't just one piece of fabric, there are two pieces of fabric that come together to make a shirt. So pause the video if you need, friends. Try to really think, put all of your fullest attention, be alert on trying to find that answer. You got this. How many holes are in this t-shirt? How many of you guys guessed 8? We have a neck hole, we have 2 armholes, we have the body hole, and then we have 5 and 6 on the stomach. But like I said, there's 2 pieces of material, so if there's 2 holes going straight through, then you have 7, 8 on the back side. So there you go. You used your brainstem and your cerebellum in that activity. You were alert, you focused, and you drove right on through the alertness test. So nice job. Keep going. So if you were to put a name with this tree, what would it be? You can be anything, but there might be something that catches your eye and be like, Miss Earth, that doesn't look quite right. So give you a quick second. What would you name this tree? Now, how many of you guys saw this weird bird? Some of us may not, and that's totally fine because it's very camouflaged in very, very well. But there is a bird, and when Miss Harp was looking at it, I had a very hard time on what should I even name this tree. I see a bird right there. So yes, alertness once again. So can you spot the mistake? Some of us might have a hard time with this one. Can you spot the mistake? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Miss Harp, they're all there. What? There's something wrong with the numbers. If you take a look at the top on the instructions, it says, can you spot a mistake? That doesn't make sense, does it? That's where the mistake is. They spelled spot twice. Okay, now this one's really, really hard. Okay, so we have Toy Store, we have the aliens, we have the back of Woody's back. It says, can you spot Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc., the guy with the one big eyeball? Now, we might be getting all confused with all these other different eyeballs, but where is Mike Wazowski? Look for a big eyeball, and his face might be going like this. Alrighty, so you need to pause that video, but I'm going to go ahead and move on. Mike Wazowski is right there. How many of us got that? If not, that is fine. We are working our brainstem and our cerebellum really, really well. Okay, one of my most favorite things. What is different from the left picture to the right picture? Now, I do suggest on pausing the video and trying to pick these out because I don't want the video to be too long, but pause the video, write down all what you can find different. And I'm going to go ahead and move on, and I will show you all the answers. So please pause the video if you have not. But take a look at all the difference. The fine detail of the choo-choo train, the apple, the sky, you name it. Try to think about what's different from the left and to the right. Alrighty, so the apples were different, the smoke cloud was different, the light bulb on the very front of the train is different, the wheels are very different, and there's also different colors on the wheels. So there is one. Here's another one. They get a little bit harder as we continue on, okay? So what is different from the left to the right? I kind of made this one a little hard, so really pause that video and really try to think, is that this, is that that? You guys got it? I'm giving you all my brain power right now. Alrighty, so we have the cheeks are kind of missing on one. Oh, the one watermelon's got fingers showing, the other one doesn't. Oh, we're missing a seed on one. We're missing a stripe on the surfboard, and the legs look different. One's facing the other way. Alrighty. Okay, this one's a little bit different. Now you have to find the different ghosts. There's a different ghost whose eyes are different. Can you spot which one is which? Make sure you go through each and every one to make sure that they are all fine. Alrighty, you need to pause the video, but I'm going to go ahead and move on. So if you were able to find it, did you find this one? His big eyes on the left and his small eyes on the right. Alrighty. Okay, so alrighty, second grade friends, I am so second and third grade friends. I am so ecstatic to see everyone showing their best alertness. We have an awesome hat day. We also had an awesome crazy sock day. We are wearing red, white, and blue currently today to show us how we work together as one by showing our pride that way. So one last thing I'm gonna leave you off is a very fun fact. Do you know that when we use our brain can generate so much energy that it can light up a light bulb if we really want it to? That's a lot of energy. So that's why at school we really want to work your brains because we got so much energy in there that we need to learn and grow and move on. You guys are doing so awesome. I'm so very proud of each and every one of you. Keep being awesome today, and we will see you next week and throughout the week of the rest of the bully week. Bye.